That's for sure. Sometimes we be busy in our own lives and we forget about our online community who loves us too, right? I just want to get online right quick and show some quick little tips that you guys could do with your own herbals um, at home, even maybe. Could you hit that switch over there for me so I can see? So today I'm going to blend really quick and capsule on the phone the beginning herb. This particular blend kills, like it cleans the liver, the kidney, your blood, oxygenates your blood. It deals with fibroids and thyroids and all of that good stuff. It's one of the basic herbs that you want to start with, cleaning your body out and that kind of stuff. So I got questions asked if I grow my own herbs, and the only herb that comes from the Love Anyhow garden right now at this time is the holy basil. Just so we do, that all came from my garden. These are my capsules that I take daily. So what I want to do is show you guys what to do, how I do, because you get those questions. Did you buy them? Did you do whatever? So this particular blend that I'm doing right now is going to be a foundation blend. This is a burdock root. And what burdock root does is it's a blood purifier, it's a liver cleanser, and a kidney cleanser. So we're going to do 2 parts burdock root. This is a particular blend. Yes, I sell and have herbs on bulk. I don't blend blends until there's an order, a specific order for it, because you just want to make sure when you blend the herb, you're activating the herb, all the stuff that's in the herb, and I don't want to blend it, then put it in a jar and have it sit and wait. It's always going to be fresh when you guys get capsules. We're going to blend first, and then we're going to capsulize them. So we've already got back that. The second thing that I'm going to put into this blend is a yellow dot. And I know some people say don't give out your recipes, but these aren't my recipes. I just did the research on the herb along with Dr. Sebi's help and his websites and all these other holistic websites on what specific herbs do what. And then you pick and blend whatever works for you. There's no, do your research on, what medicines you should not be taking. So I did 2 parts burdock, and I'm also going to do 2 parts yellow dock, because these are the blood clarifiers, kidney cleansers, all that good stuff. We want that equal balance, right? And this is a yellow dock root. Just so you guys know, give me one quick second. I just want to knock out this burdock so it can break down. It is a root. And this little cheap little coffee, it's not cheap, but this little coffee grinder right here works well on roots. Just so you guys know, herbs can you in your blender, things like that. You need something for the roots. So coffee grinder, something like that is really, really good for the roots. So give me one quick second. All right. So then we get a little bit of a blend. Got our burdock root. We're going to blend it more with the other one, but we just wanted to break down the burdock and the yellow dock, okay? And then the next thing that goes in this particular blend is sarsaparilla. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with this particular herb, but this herb binds with the toxins. And so I did 2, and then this is going to be 1. All right, so this binds with the toxins that's in the blood and then helps us pee and release and all those good things. Now, another thing that's going to go in here, you guys all, if you're not hip, let me hip you right now. Elderberry, it's this time of year, flus, colds, sicknesses, all that stuff. Look it up, Google it. They're very, very easy recipes. There's an elderberry syrup. There's an elderberry drink. Works just like Dimetapp, coffee syrup, all that good stuff. But it's natural, it's herb, and it deals with all of those things, right? That you guys want to do. So on our elderberry, we're going to do equal part elderberry that we did with our hydrangea root, our yellow dock, I'm sorry. All right, so then we got 2 parts of the elderberry. And then I'm going to just zap this really quick again, just so we can get this blend really quick. All right, so right now at this point, we got our burdock root, our yellow dock root, sarsaparilla, and our elderberry. And it's not really powdered yet. I just try to break it down a little bit because the roots and the berries are a little bit harder and longer to do. Okay, and then the last thing is, I mentioned it before and I hadn't got there yet, but this is, so the elderberry, you guys knew that. Elderberry removes the pathogens in our body, helps with our cold, has so many benefits. And then hydrangea root, we're going to do 2 hydrangea roots because we're going to do equal powder to our elderberry, right? So hydrangea breaks up calcification in your body. So that's one of our main ingredients for our calcification remover, right? And then give me just a second. It's Sunday. Sundays are used our grind and capsule day. And again, like I said, grind and capsules are pre-order. Once you guys purchase your capsules and your herbs, then I grind them, then I capsule them, then I send them. So there's no pills sitting around already made, ready to ship out, except for the ones that me and my mama take daily. Everything is made special order. All right, I'm pretty sure we're not blended to its capacity now. I kind of like just stirring it up in there to make sure that the powder that's blended is not blocking my blades down there. I want them to get to the roots really quick. Okay, so this is our basic herb for the beginning. This is where you want to start with cleaning and detoxing your body, taking those toxins out, rebuilding yourself from the inner cellular structure, and then going in. All right, so at this point, we're all ground up. Can you guys see? Pretty cool, huh? I'm on a few different platforms, so you guys forgive me on here. And actually, I'm going to have to grind this again because I still got chunks of elderberry in there. Hold on. Now, I told you guys that each blend is a specific blend per order. And again, this is the beginning. This wants to clean us out. But my sister queen doesn't want to take a bunch of different teas and a bunch of different herbs. She kind of wants to knock it out as possible, as quick as possible, which most of us do. That's why capsules are a great deal because, you know, for all the herbs that taste horrible, and there are a bunch of them that taste horrible, we can always capsule them. You don't have to beat yourself up to be healthy. Find the quickest way that works for you, the most healthy way that works for you. So we're dealing with a foundation. So again, cleaning out our blood, our liver, our kidneys, removing toxins, cleaning our body on an intercellular structure, starting at that point. So all the toxins and things that have been in there for a long time that we detox and we do these things, they attach to our white blood count, they attach to our blood, our red blood cells, and we don't get to detox those out. This is an intercellular cleanse. It's going to remove all of that. So if you're fighting cancer, if you are afraid of cancer, if it runs in your family, you really should be putting herbs into your body that will protect your cells from the cancerous virus. And so that's very important too with cleaning out at an interstructural cellular level. This particular girlfriend of mine is also dealing with fibroid and thyroid issues. And so we don't really want to break the bank going holistic. We don't really want to, my job's not to get rich off of you guys getting healthy. So although the herbs cost, and we do buy each herb, each combination herbs are set up to their combo. But what I'm doing for my sister queen today is this is her basic blend. I'm actually going to add some bladderwrack into this particular blend because it doesn't counteract with any of the other herbs that we have in here. But bladderwrack, if you guys are not aware, I've been giving you guys tips on herbs consistently. Bladderwrack is your thyroid, B12, fibroid, anything that you have to deal with those. Bladderwrack is your go-to. Sea moss, okay? Seaweed, Irish moss, purple moss, sea wasp, bladderwrack, all of that stuff from the sea that has to deal with some kind of seaweed. That's the best thing for our women organs and those things. So just FYI. So because she's dealing with that, hold on. I decided that we're just going to go ahead and blend, and I'm just going to give her one particular. So I did 2 parts of the main burdock and the yellow. So that means I'm going to do 1 part of the bladderwrack on this particular blend for her because we're dealing with herbs. So right now we got like what, 7 herbs? Bladderwrack, I got it kind of already ground down. It's almost thick as a herb. I'm sorry, it's always thick as a root, but not as thick as a root. So it doesn't take as long to break down as like the yellow dock or the burdock. That's more of a root consistency. So it'll get mixed in, blend in even better. All right, so here's what we do from this. So now we have our herbs already grinded, ready to go. La 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 la. That's what happens when you have a 2-year-old over here. All right, and so I just dust it off. Make sure that all the herbs that are hers are hers. Okay. And then so what I did was I cut through, because y'all remember last time we had a headache with our little capsules falling all over the place. We don't want those headaches anymore. So I went ahead and pre-loaded our capsules. So we're already preloaded. This gives us 100 capsules at one time. And we're going to do this here. Let's see if I can bend this down so you guys can see more of that than me. Oh, not all that. That's not for y'all. Okay. So now we have our capsules. We have our 7 herbs that are blended for the cellular, gut, foundation, liver, kidneys, blood. Also, we put in a bladderwrack to deal with thyroid issues. And we're going to blend these all into one. Hold on. Sorry. Be right back. All right. These are going to be blended into one herb that she can take 2 or 3 capsules daily, 2 times a day, and get her dosage in. So, sorry about that, y'all. All right, so here's our blend. We're going to go ahead and toss this onto here like this. And then we just soothe it out over the holes, fill up our capsules. And there's a little thing you could use to move this around, but I like to feel, because if some of the herbs are not ground up properly or strong, good enough, then I could put them back in and redo. I just like hands-on, plus charging it with the intention of healing you. That's very important. I don't care if people talk about magic, prayer, whatever, your basis is to get into spirit. And they're afraid of rituals, and they're afraid of, how do you do it? Or what's the process? How do my prayers get answered? Here's your question to that. Here's your answer to that question of how your prayers get answered. It's all based on intention. What are you intending for yourself or others? So a lot of people say, so mote it be, things like that, that no harm will come to others. That's what you get for having a 2-year-old. Anyway, so we're going to do this. And then what I do is I put them all back in here again. And I use my little paper on the bottom, so anything spills will go right back into this blend. And then we pack it down, make sure that they get full, because these capsules right here measures out to 500 milligrams based on our dosage of parts that we used on the herb, right? So then, once again, make sure it's nice, packed and full for Sister Queen. Put it on here. So your intention, that's what we're talking about, the intention. Your intention is the most important part of any prayer, meditation, magic, whatever. It's your intention. Where's your heart at? My intention is that everyone starts paying attention to the God-made edibles and herbs to heal us from the earth to the earth. Everything that's wrong with our body, God got an herb for. We don't know it because we're so busy trusting pharmaceuticals, and we're buying herbs in capsule forms from them, which I was guilty of too. Don't get me wrong. I was absolutely guilty of purchasing my turmeric opposed to taking the time, buying your turmeric, peeling your turmeric, drying your turmeric out, and then grinding it and capsuling it. And then you know that you're getting pure turmeric. How cool is that? Right? Okay, so we're going to pack it another time just to make sure that we're all packed in. We don't want any half-filled capsules. It looks like we're pretty packed. See that? Our capsules are pretty full. I'm going to go over it one more time just to make sure. Anything with little holes in it. And you don't have to capsule your pills, guys. If you guys could drink the teas, absolutely. Teas are one of the strongest, fastest way to get any herb into your body, FYI. All right, and then I already pre-capsuled these two. Because last time I had a little bit of embarrassment, if y'all remember, right? All right, so this particular blend, again, we got 7 specific herbs in this blend. The main part of the basic, the foundation, which you guys will ever get from me, is going to deal with liver, kidneys, blood, removing toxins, oxygenating our blood, dealing at an intercellular level. This particular order, we also have some women issues, so we're dealing with thyroid, fibroid issues, things like that. So I added bladder whack into this particular herb so that she could buy one capsule blend and not a bunch of different herbs. So it's all about getting the herbs in, not necessarily about selling them individually. Okay. So then we just do this. I love this little contraption right here. It's the best thing ever. Just push it all the way through. I do it a couple times to make sure that they're snapped shut. Okay. And then ta-da. Ta-da, right? We have capsules, okay? And then we bring our bowl right here. And I just go through them just to make sure that they're snapped tight. This is what you need. Like, this is what my son needs to be here for. I need, like, my son to participate in this so he can learn it. But all right, so now we have our capsules. And then remember, guys, herbs are diuretics, so they're going to clean you out. They go in, they take all your toxins out. So you might find yourself sweating more than usual. You might find yourself with a bit of energy, especially with that bladder whack in there. It works similar to a B12 effect of waking you up, getting you going. Uh-oh, 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 our energies. Okay, and we cap all our pills, and ta-da! 7 herbs in 1 capsule. Drink with a gallon of water a day, dealing with the inner cellular cleansing of our cells, liver, kidney, blood, oxygenating, and this particular blend also has the bladder whack in there to deal with fibroid and thyroid issues. And so that's what happens here. And then we get them all capsuled up. And this is just one blend. This is just one part of the order. So this is 100 capsules at one time of our 7 different herbs. Y'all see that? Okay. Now on to the next, but we won't be blending on this one. Oh, one over here. We don't have to blend on this one. What we need to do is finish out this particular powder that we blended, because we want to make sure that, again, all our herbs are freshly ground per our order at the time. So we're getting fresh. Once you ground your herbs and you start releasing those oxygens in there and those vitamins in those herbs, you want to use it. That's why tea's super, super good, because it gets that, as soon as you heat it and you steep it, it gets all the benefits of the herb into the hot water. All right, so that's what I have for you guys today. The blend, the capsule, the package, right? And so, oh, I didn't package it for you guys on the phone. I didn't package it. However, you guys know it's going to be packaged and shipped out. So that's what we're doing. So now we got turmeric that's getting ready to be capsuled up. And this is turmeric. It's great for rheumatoid arthritis, osteoarthritis. It deals with in between the bones, that, you know, all that good stuff, pain. If you can get turmeric under your tongue every day, if you have arthritis pain, you have muscle spasms, things like that, turmeric is the key to the key to the key to the key to deal with inflammation. Inflammation causes the pain. So if we can remove the inflammation, then we can lessen the pain. So that's another strong herb to have in your kitchen, and also try to get it in your body as much as possible, as large doses as possible, is turmeric. So we have that jumping off. And then our last blend for today is going to be, actually it's already blended, but I'm not going to capsulize them. I'll put them in. This is a vaginal canal wash. Okay. This vaginal, let me see. Did I already talk about this before? All right, so the vaginal canal wash deals with yeast infections. It deals with balancing out your pH balance. A lot of women are doing yoni steams right now. And trust me, I had my yoni steam. It's beautiful. It feels good. But if you have yeast, trichomonas, vaginosis, all those things that women can actually give themselves because our pH balance is either super high or super low, then a yoni steam will assist. But the vaginal canal wash, these particular herbs you make just like a tea. You steep it for about 30 to 45 minutes, okay? This can right here gives you 3 8-ounce glasses of tea. All right. So you steep the tea, you let it get, as long as you steep it, as stronger as it is, and then you let it cool down. You can store it in your refrigerator too. I wouldn't store it for more than 2 weeks, right? But try to do a cup at a time. Let it cool down. When it cools down, add it to your dish bag. You can add a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. Y'all know what the vinegar and the lume do. I don't have to go into those kind of details. But also, you could do a drop of lavender essential oil or helichrysum. Y'all got me? Helichrysum. 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 Look that up. That will destroy fibroid cancer. It destroys it. I just want you guys to know, proven, proven, proven. I'm not going to tag the people. I know she's going to see this. If she sees this and she wants to tell her story, then absolutely, I want to do, but it has been proven. I've seen it with my own eyes. So the vaginal canal, arnica flower, red clover, hops, and sage. This is a blend. You make a tea just like you would drink the tea, but arnica flowers, I would not suggest to take it internally just because at a large doses, it could be cramping, stuff like that. So you make the tea, blend the tea. Don't put sweetener because, again, you're not drinking this tea. You're going to let this tea cool down. And then when it cools down, you're going to add it to a douche bag with a teaspoon of vinegar and then 1 or 2 drops of a lavender oil or a helichrysum essential oil. And then you douche with it. So if you're killing a bacteria infection or vaginosis, then you can use this up to 3 times in 1 week, right? And you want to do that at least 2 or 3 weeks so that you can clean that out. But if you're just maintaining a healthy pH balance, then you can use this particular blend once a week, and it'll help you stay balanced. So that's what we got jumping off today. This is our order today. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining me and participating in this healthy freedom of you, love anyhow, being the best of ourselves right now, all the time kind of thing. I love you guys so, so much. Any orders that need to be in Phoenix, I'll be there on Thursday. They need to be in, paid for, and done by Tuesday so that I have time to grind and package to bring them with me on Thursday. Other than that, we won't be doing any orders or shipping until after my baby's baby shower. If you're in Phoenix, baby showers from 2 to 6 p.m. in Chandler. The address is on the invite. I'll throw it out there again. Yes, it's a baby shower, so you guys know the traditions of that. But I have family and friends that I love, and I just will want to love and hug on it. My time's going to be short, so even if I could just get a hug or get you on the mic, it'd be enough for me too. So I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Any questions, please don't be afraid to DM or message. Please share the video, like the video, subscribe if you're on YouTube. Make sure that your friends have access to this free herbal information. It's free. It doesn't cost. Now, if you buy the pills, that costs. But information's free. God doesn't give you something to keep it to yourself. It's no good. Once you learn it, you have to teach it. So that's where we are. I miss you guys so much. I love you guys so much. Thanks for the messages. Thanks for the inboxes of checking on me. I'm always okay. Just FYI to let you guys know. But you guys know life gets you carried on, and we get busy. And now I figured out how to do 3 platforms, 1 video at one time without sharing. So that's even better. I don't have to do 3 different videos. Time is very important with this. So I love you. Choosing right now, anyhow, to do it in and on purpose. Love anyhow garden, holistic healing, inside out, firing the farms, herbs for life. Choosing ourself first is not selfish. Okay? It's self-care. I love y'all. Okay, guys, I love y'all.